with a little bit of light, thankfully.
I do, yes. I'm at the Clanfield Observatory in Hampshire. A dark sky reserve. In fact, the South Downs is one of the handful of international dark sky reserves, one of the perfect places in the world to do some stargazing. This week marks the start of the Dark Skies Festival. It's a 2-week event aimed at encouraging people into getting to look at stars. Through the course of this week, Tom Hepworth has been to meet some astronomers to find out more.
Photos taken from space reveal how much artificial light shines upwards at night. That's wasted energy, and it's bad news for astronomers because it lights up the sky. But this photo taken by the astronaut Tim Peake shows that there are still dark areas. In the South Downs, the Moor Dark Sky Reserve was created in 2016. It's named after Sir Patrick Moore. Here, the dark sky is protected, and the man who made it happen is Dan Oakley.
The good thing about our application was the local authorities, so Hampshire, West Sussex and East Sussex, were going through a massive street lighting change, and they had the foresight to put up lighting that was dark sky friendly. And when they put those lights up, the change in the installation meant that we measured a change in the sky quality, so it's got better. We're looking to promote people to come to the Downs to stay overnight, become an astrotourist, which is a new thing a lot of people do now, and just see what you can see. And I guarantee you'll put a smile on your face.
Wildlife is also affected by light pollution, so there's another good reason to keep places like Old Winchester Hill as dark as possible.
Well, the sun's just setting over the Solent now. We're going to have some pretty dark skies fairly soon, so I'm going off to find me a telescope.
In the recreated Iron Age village at Butser Ancient Farm, local astronomy group Hans Astro appreciate that darkness.
Look at that.
This one here, that is the Orion Nebula. This is a star-forming region, and that is massive. That's many light years across. I love photographing galaxies. There's a certain pride in getting that myself, and that I did that. It's that I did that feeling, and I love it.
Photos like these can only be taken under dark skies. This is Andromeda, our neighbouring galaxy. Here is the Orion Nebula, an area where new stars are born.
Just recently I got a photograph of what's called the Rosette Nebula. That was representing about an hour and a half's worth of exposure time, and I was so chuffed with that because it literally looks like a rose.
I am known for bringing lots of food to these events. In fact, once I even baked a cake and decorated it like Jupiter.
And here it is. That's the real Jupiter on the left. The cake is on the right.
It's amazing to think that every atom in my body was forged in the heart of one of those stars. So I guess I'm just looking up at my family tree.
It's an amateur science. It's one of the few amateur sciences that anyone can get involved in. And this is a very large reserve. It goes basically from Winchester and extends all the way down to Eastbourne. It's a huge area that is peppered with very, very dark pockets of sky. We shouldn't just be celebrating it once a year. We should be selling it every night.
I suppose it's quite fitting that we're here at an old Iron Age farm when you do your astronomy, because it's where the Iron Age meets the Space Age, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, some of the light that we're looking at is between 3,500 to 5,000 years old, when people used to live like this.
So it took that long for the light to get here?
Yeah, it did. And we're seeing it now. So we feel like we're at home.
Tomorrow, well, it's a